your girl Mayama. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment and share. For those who are always supporting me, thank you so much. I really appreciate people. May you never lack. So guys, as you can see, I'm here with my comb. I don't know if you see me clearly, but I want to bring it a little bit closer. So guys, I want to sit on top very well. So guys, today, in my previous video, I told you that I had a plan of plaiting my hair the way, showing you how I used to plait my hair when in Saudi Arabia. So today is the day. I said, oh, why not do it? So first, let me put on more light up. So people, today, so here we are. As a house manager, first, make sure that you're keeping your time. This is how I used to survive with my hair while in Saudi Arabia. Wait people. Okay, so it's now 4:02 p.m. here in Qatar. So I want us to set our alarm for 30 minutes. Just a minute, people. Clock. 30 minutes. I want it to be now it's 4:02. I want it to go to 4:33. Just a minute, people. 4:33 p.m. You see, 4:33 p.m. So that is it. So it's 31 minutes. So as a house manager, make sure that you are, I'm recording with this phone, but this one I'll set my alarm. So after 30 minutes, we will see where we will have reached. You need to keep your time. Make sure that you set your own target. If it's like for 15 minutes, do it. If it's for half an hour, set your alarm very well. Just a minute. So let's start, guys. So for me, I used just to do like this for 30 minutes. We will see where we'll have reached. I've set the alarm with you people. Here it's 4:02. I'm sure now it's 4:03 or 4:05, like that. So we'll see where we'll have reached. So as a house manager, you should make sure that you're keeping your time very well, because now it's summer, it's too hot. When you put some baligi hairstyle, it will be very hard for you. So let's do this. Let's do this, people. Yeah, for 30 minutes, we see where we'll have reached. Right? May God help us. May God help us. May God help us. So, people, I don't know how. What I wanted to tell you is, as a house manager, by the way, our hair, as I had told you earlier on, African hair is always very difficult to handle, especially when you are with the whites, Their on is so smooth. Our on, a little bit hard. So it makes it very difficult for us. We finished one. Let's go to the second. People, when I went to Saudi Arabia, I was used to going to salon while in Kenya. But when I went to Saudi Arabia, I had no option. And once you don't have an option, you'll do whatever that will make you, like you'll try all means to plait your hair. So I had to train my hands. Though here in Qatar, I always go to salon, but I said, because of you, my people, I should try this and teach you and give you some hope that you can do it. Don't go back home with your hair cut. So this hairstyle is so simple. You can wash it anytime any day that you want, especially when you're a house manager and you're from the kitchen. Don't leave your hair to smell bad, you know. And again, another thing that will make you like stay long, like not finish your hair, is making calls. Yes, we have necessary calls, we have unnecessary calls. So the most important people that you want to talk to, make sure that you talk to them as early as possible and tell them that you'll be busy at that particular time so that there are no interruptions. But when you're plaiting your hair, you're receiving messages, you're chatting, you're doing blah blah, you won't finish. You see? The second one is here, you see? We are done with two. So people, it's, and this hairstyle is so easy for you to wash. Like, so me, when I sweat, I would just wash my hair with the shampoo, and again, it's light. When I feel my head now with braids and plus sweat, I feel very bad. So this is how I used to stay with my hair while in Saudi Arabia. So we'll plait it with you until finish, inshallah, so that we'll finish. We'll be happy. So again, the other time we were talking about, as I plait my hair, last time we were talking about, I told you what was the topic? Last time I talked about Saudi Arabia. The negative challenges, right? That I faced while in Saudi Arabia. So now I want to talk about the positive ones. People, in Saudi Arabia, as you all know, this is a country in the Middle East or in Gulf or in Asia continent, and it's a Muslim country. You all know that. So, few years back, I got that opportunity to stay with those people in Saudi Arabia. I went there as a house manager, but later on, God uplifted me and I became a teacher, because when I trained myself, like I tried knowing some Arabic, and so I became a teacher for the kids, some kids, like it was like for families. So that one, it enabled me also get some extra payment. So people, the positive sides of Saudi Arabia, staying in Saudi Arabia, I will just mention them randomly, because the topic was about how to plait my hair when you are in Saudi Arabia. So the first point is, we'll start with that place. It made me a prayerful woman. In Kenya, I was receiving everything. Yes, challenges were there, but you have everything with you. You have your family with you. Like, if you want to go out, you go. If you want to go party, you go. Like, so like there, you see, like I used to see myself like there was no need of praying. So it was very hard for me to create my time with God. So in Saudi Arabia, I found myself, I'm just alone with my God. So all I had to do was just, when I'm bored, when I'm sad, I had to go to my God and talk to Him. So that Saudi Arabia, it helped me grow spiritually. And again, Saudi Arabia people, yes, there are so many challenges, as I had told you, according to someone's luck. But according to me, now I'm just talking about the positive sides of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia changed my life, people. At first, I was a single mother raising my child single-handedly, and I had no choice. So Saudi Arabia helped me fulfill my daughter's basic needs. It helped me improve my family's lifestyle, because I was born from a very, very humble family. So Saudi Arabia, it helped me improve my lifestyle, my life standard, plus my family's own. As I always tell you, my dad was a cook, my mom was a charcoal burner, and I'm super proud of them. Through that, they raised us well. So people, Saudi Arabia improved my life standard. And another point is Saudi Arabia, it made me be a strong, strong woman. Like, once you find yourself in a very, in a situation that you only have God, you'll pray more. So Saudi Arabia, it made me strong, and like I became like so resistant. You and trust me, if you meet any woman who stayed in Saudi Arabia, like nothing can can really make that lady cry, because those ladies, they've faced it, they've learned it the hardest way. And another thing is Saudi Arabia taught me to how I copied some of their life systems, like how to appreciate parents, how to appreciate, like never to lose hope in on our parents who are elderly. So like in Saudi Arabia, even if your mother or your father is too old, like the person is helpless, they never lose hope in them. Mostly the people that I stayed with, you understand. So that means, like, it taught me some nice lessons. And again, Saudi Arabia taught me how to use this. It showed me another type of life. For me, I never knew even there was a washing machine in this world. All I knew was just washing your clothes with your bare hands, washing your utensils with your bare hands. But in Saudi Arabia, I was washing with machines. And another point is Saudi Arabia made me meet new friends on social media. Like, on Facebook, you'll meet those ladies who have stayed in Saudi for, let me say, in Gulf for more than 10 years. They will encourage you, they will show you some things that they have achieved, and you'll learn more. So I made friends with positive vibes. The friends that I met with the negative vibes are the friends who came into my life with a very bad intention. But those friends that I met, like women who are older than me, who are raising their kids, they're achieving, they're investing more, so they taught me a lot. And again, Saudi Arabia, it taught me how to be clean. In Kenya, you go to bathroom, sometimes washing is problem, so those people, they have to wash. At first, that you see people where we've reached. So this is my natural hair, I thank God. So Saudi Arabia, it taught me to be so neat. It taught me again to be self-dependent. Like, if you don't feed yourself, you don't have anyone to beg you or to spoil you. Not unless maybe you have someone like a fake boyfriend from social media who will spoil you, who would beg you, please, you have to eat. And again, Saudi Arabia made me support, like through advices. It made me create some positive impacts in some of the youths' minds. So many people be saying, "Oh, Saudi Arabia, they kill people, they sleep with dogs." When immediately I went there, so many people were talking that, but later on, seeing me alive, happy, you see, they also started going to that place. So it taught me that Saudi Arabia taught me that whenever you hear any negative thing about something, don't judge it according to what you've heard. Try the thing by yourself. You find out that even the thing people are talking negative about is maybe that is the same thing that will have changed you, or the same thing that will have taught you something. So in this life, people, when you find a situation, very hard situation on your way, don't take it like, oh, that thing has killed you. Just ask God, what is this situation trying to teach me? Don't ask God, why me? Asking God that why you won't help you anything. Just ask God, oh God, which is that lesson that you are trying to teach me through this? And then Saudi Arabia taught me to keep time, on how to keep time. Like, you'll work, that was my first time working under instructions. I once worked in my uncle's house, but my uncle cannot give me instructions. That one was a no to me, so I misbehaved. And then I went from my uncle's house just because I didn't want, like, how now? My uncle's wife giving me instructions. But in Saudi Arabia, I had to work with instructions, and it really helped me even until now. Like, you need to keep your time, you need to plan your day very well, you need to make sure that everything is organized on time and finished on time. And again, I was introduced to new food, especially this fast food. I never knew them, so Saudi Arabia was a place to be. And what else, people? What else? OMG. What else should we talk about? And then Saudi Arabia taught me that family is everything. Let me tell you, people. Those people, they love themselves. Like, every Thursdays are for families. If you're a house manager, be ready. Every Thursday you'll be washing plates in your home for visitors, or you'll be going out with your boss. So every Thursdays and Fridays, they always go and meet their families. They have dinner together, and it really encouraged me. Like, sometimes it's so important staying together, like creating time for your family. And another point is, Saudi Arabia taught me that we Africans shouldn't take some things for granted. We Africans, we take a lot for granted. Like, you will see like, for us, some fruits, we don't buy them. In Saudi Arabia, finding them, unless you have your cash. So Saudi Arabia taught me, like, we are all blessed differently. Just for them, they are blessed with money and all those, but for us, we are blessed with some things that we can't buy. And again, about the climate, the climate issues. Like, in short, we shouldn't take anything for granted, because for them, you see, it's a must they have air conditioner in their rooms. If not, like, some of them might die. So make sure we shouldn't take anything for granted. We should be grateful to God every time. And Saudi Arabia again taught me that, before, I used to think that those ladies wearing abaya, like those black dresses for ladies, I used to think that those people can kill, like, they are not human beings, they don't have good hearts. Saudi Arabia taught me that no, they are also human beings, and they are loving, and even you can stay with them. And also, me, I was given one abaya. That abaya, I gave it to my grandmother. My grandmother called Mela. And again, another thing that Saudi Arabia taught me was how to humble myself. Like, for me, like, I used to see them, they want to throw some clothes, they use some clothes for an event, then the following day they would for one event, most of them maybe one event or two, then they want to throw them. And one dress, maybe it's also expensive, very expensive. So me, I used to just, like, I said pride, is it pride? Yeah, I used to put my pride down, then I collect those clothes. Then the time I shipped them to Kenya, so many people were so happy, you understand? So it taught me that, you shouldn't pretend like you are rich. Be real, be you. Say, this is me, I need this. So Saudi Arabia taught me to be real, because of what they wanted to throw, they used to throw. And so if, like, I'm so proud of myself, like, I have too much pride, like, I couldn't have told them to beat me. But I said, no, I need it, because in Kenya we need them. And again, Saudi Arabia taught me that once you travel, some people will think that maybe you're getting billions of shillings. I went on the ground and said, no. People really have hopes. People really trust people who work in abroad knowing that they're earning much more money. When you go on the ground, they're getting what God has given them. But you know, that only mentality makes you work more harder. Is it clear? Okay, and another thing is Saudi Arabia taught me how to stay in one place and doing something necessary. In that place, you just stay at home. When you go out, you go out with them. And when you are staying at home, you're working. If it's prayers, you're praying. If like my kids come for lessons, I'll teach them. You understand? So it taught me how to stay in one position. In our country, when you stay at home too much, you'll be doing maybe, most of us who are doing nothing. Not unless those people who work online, who have online business. And again, Saudi Arabia, what else did Saudi Arabia do? Like, yeah, those are the most important points. Yes. And yeah, that is it. What else? And by the way, staying with those Muslims, it taught me some lesson. You know, most of them, they don't joke with their prayer time. You know, they will just they respect like their Quran. You see their Quran, they will never throw it away. You see them, even if it's just small paper from the Quran, they will never throw it. So that thing, it made me know that, oh no, for me personally, I was like, the Bible, if it's torn, I can buy another one like that. So it taught me to, when it's time for prayers, I have to pray. That was, I talked about that one before. And then Saudi Arabia taught me another point. Visiting, it taught me like, don't be visiting people anyhowly. If they've not invited you, stay at home. Stay where you are. Hmm? Stay where you are. Oh my goodness. And another point is, yeah, those people, by the way, again, they give their kids everything. Like the kids, most of the kids, they have mobile phones and are not misbehaving. But in our countries, even having a pen at any, we used to say like, oh, having mobile phones will be spoiled like that. I just learned from them that anytime you give your kid everything that you feel, the kid will never misbehave, or the kid will still make you proud. And like, in short, we should work hard to give our kids their basic needs. You know, most of us in Kenya, most of us messed up with our lives because of poverty. Not that our parents didn't work hard, but because of the situations. So we should work hard and give our kids the best. So for them, you see, even they have what they're buying for the kids: iPhone X, iPhone 12, like that. And that one, it motivates you, say, oh no. So we have a much more better life than the one I'm living in. So you will have to work hard. You see? You see, people. So you need just to accept yourself, live your life, and be happy. Be happy, because Saudi Arabia taught me like, you don't have an option of not working. You have an option. Like, you have no choice. When God has given you some job, you have no choice. Not like in Kenya, you will, some places that you've just traveled with your own car, you say, I can't do this. And you'll be in a good position to go back home. There, no. Who will pay your ticket? So, Saudi Arabia just taught me to be grateful. Like, whatever God has put on my table, I should be happy and thank Him for that. So people, you see? So that is it, people. So let's continue plaiting our hair. Those are the points. I'm sure those are the points. If there is any other point, surely you can mention them down there, because I've just taken the topic randomly. I was planning to do it, but sometimes when I plan something, I become more busy. So sometimes laziness also steps in, but that is it. Make sure that no one should give you that negativity of Saudi Arabia, and you stay there, say, oh, people are suffering, people are sleeping with dogs. I never saw any dog. If there are dogs, maybe other people have seen them, but personally, I never saw any dog. No one touched his or her hand on me. I was so happy. I was given my own room, being given food every day, 3 meals per day, and plus fruits, sometimes juices, snacks. Yeah. Let no one discourage you, people. Just work hard. Have believe in yourself. Even if people are telling, this one is not nice, take that rest and go. Go. God will bless you. God will bless you when you continue. God will bless you when you take risk. But when you're just sitting down, you're expecting God to bless you, forget about that. You see, people? Yeah, you see, just like this, like every day you'll be doing like this. So, like for my case, I just I like depending on myself. Now I'm in Qatar, I can go to salon, but once you've stayed in Saudi Arabia, you'll have to learn on how to do some things on yourself. Like now it's summer, I cannot go to salon because all my work is just cooking. So sometimes we have that air conditioner, but braids, when they sweat, weave on, sometimes they make you be so uncomfortable. So by all means, we'll have to finish this. So I've told you the positive sides of staying in Saudi Arabia. So if not Saudi Arabia, people, like now, even I don't know how to do anything. You see now, and we are moving. Just that even I'm talking, but when I'm just cool. So if you are so lazy, you don't want to plait your hair by yourself, you might find out that you want to shave it, you're stressed up. Most of the people even shave it. But try as much as you can to make your hair by yourself. Yes, in Kenya, going to salon is cheap, but let that one not make you lazy or cut your hair short. A woman without hair, oh my God, with short hair sometimes it's not nice. According to me, that's according to me. So have self-confidence, trust in yourself, and keep your hair by yourself. I already showed you how to comb it. Wait a little. How to comb it, people. Make sure that if you do like this, then you put your cap and you finish cooking. When you wash quickly, the things are dry. You see, there is already dry, and then you will be smelling nice. It's not nice staying with your hair without washing. Mm. Like this, my own, I wash like almost daily. Yes, trust in yourself and plait your hair from home, people. Huh? Be a woman who can stand on your own, who can do some things by yourself, not lazing around. I'm not saying that you're lazy, but I'm just trying to push my point clearly. And then, by the way, and we're just talking, story time. And again, that staying in Saudi Arabia, it showed me that there are some points we always judge our Muslim brothers that maybe they don't like us. No, it showed me, Saudi Arabia taught me that, oh, you have people love Muslims. There is a very small difference between the Muslims and Christians. Understand? And then again, most of them, like the people I stayed with, it showed me like you shouldn't, you should not disrespect our house managers or even our other workers like drivers. We should give them whatever that we can. Yeah. Then again, Saudi Arabia taught me like you should not depend on people. If they've not given you, maybe your boss is eating maybe shawarma like that, don't cry. You can also make your own kubus, your own peanut and bread, and take and enjoy. Yeah. Don't don't just be like behaving like a kid in someone's house. And again, Saudi Arabia showed me that you have to respect somebody's house. And then again, he taught me like sex is not everything. Sex is not found everywhere in this world. You can, do you call it abstain? You can abstain and meet your goals. Because in Qatar here, if you're not careful, that sex issue, it's too expensive and you might end up not saving anything. But in Saudi Arabia, you will really save. So people, I'll come here next time. I will talk about, we will continue with Saudi Arabia points. You see people, your girl, look at your girl. Look at your girl. Yes, you see? 6:33. 4:33. Half an hour. You see people? Should we continue? Let me show you. You see? Look at this. So this was the style that I used to do. So people, should we continue to 45? Can we add some more 15 minutes? 5 minutes? Then the rest I'll do them when I'm seated. You see, half an hour we have done all this by ourselves. And again, we have talked about the positive sides. So let's make it 4:48, right? 4:40. Let's do 4:50. Let's add. Then we see where we will have reached, right? And then we've set 4:50. Let's continue. Now I'll keep quiet. But can I really keep quiet? So there is not any difference between Muslims and Christians. Just worship God. Make sure that you are praying. Yeah. Make sure that you are praying. Saudi Arabia is the place to be. It really changed my life, honestly speaking. Before I was so shy, like telling people that I stay in Saudi Arabia, or what will they say? But nowadays, I say it. I tell people because at the end of the day, I'm the one who benefited from it. If you talk shit about me, about it or about me, that is your own cup of tea. So people we should take more risk. Okay, we should take more risk. The more risk you take, the more achievement you achieve. The lesser the risk, the lesser the achievements. Let's do this. Okay, let's do it quickly, by the way. I'm just talking much. Okay. And again, when you are in Saudi Arabia, don't trust people. That was after me coming out of Saudi Arabia. People can really change. don't trust people. Mostly, in most cases, parents are the best. For me, my parents have been so faithful all along, helping me with my projects on the ground. I tried I tried it with a man. Oh my God, he took it for advantage. He took me as an advantage, but oh, who is God? You know, sometimes when you're taken for advantage, just let them go. Let them do whatever they want. At the end of the day, they've not cut your hands, you've not lost it all, you're just, and we are not permanent in this world. We are not permanent. So just do good. And if you're done bad, someone has done bad on you because you're in Saudi Arabia, you are far, someone has lied to you that, oh, I'll buy you some chicken and the chicken are not there, don't even cry. Pull up your socks, come back, work hard. Now you just say that is a lesson learned in a hard way, in the hardest way. Let me keep quiet now. Let's do it quickly. So I'll not finish my hair with you. I'm just trying to show you that this was the simplest way that I used to do. So sometimes when during your sleeping time, do this. Like you can do, like today you can do it. Like for me, it used to take like 2 hours for me or 1.5. So that I can plait my hair. So you just finish your work quickly, then you plait your hair. It's so simple and it it's really good. Even I've seen so many people in Kenya plaiting the same hairstyle. You see? Look at these people. Look at this. Yes. sweating even. You see, people just sit in the same position. Then you continue. Ah, my goodness. So we'll have to, what is the time? We have 8 minutes to go so that I can leave you people. At least now you've known. Even if you can be in Kenya and you do the same simple hairstyle by yourself. If you are just at your leisure, don't go and start gossiping. Stay at home, do this. Trust me, you know, it will be, you'll be happy, you know. You'll thank me later. Even you'll send me some credit on my phone. So you see, people, look at this, people. Look at this. Hmm? So in a couple of some days to come, you know, even this one I can go with it to the beach and swim, finish again, come and wash them. I don't have problem. But braids, OMG. Not that braids are bad, but during this season, it's a little bit back on my head. But I'll go very soon to plait my hair with that. But I really wanted to show you my hairstyle while in Saudi Arabia. So many of you know this, who have been following me from Facebook, my other accounts. I used to plait this one most of the time. I used to post when I'm with these ones, and you know, they were so nice. I really like this hairstyle, even I had missed it. It's good that I'm here to show you as I fulfill my wish. I've been really wanting to plait my hair by myself. Ah. OMG. Please, people, keep supporting me, please. Road to 2K subscribers. Let's reach there before my birthday. Before I start my birthday giveaway programs, please make sure that I'm at 2K and above. Make sure that even my account has been monetized. And you can go there. My hair is a little bit long. In Africa, and you have this? In Africa, and you have this? Hey, African hair, eh? You know that. You know what I mean. African hair is a little bit original and hard. MG people. By the way, I love you so much. For those who are always supporting me, I'm so grateful. Look at this. Look at this. You know, we've done it. I said I'll keep quiet, but my mouth, oh my god, I have an allergy of keeping quiet. People, I know that you've watched it. Even I've forgotten that I'm shooting. You see, when I'm serious, I'll do it quickly. You see, when I keep quiet. And you should do this thing knowing that you have to finish today. Not do knowing that maybe you have tomorrow, you have state time. Sometimes when you have a lot of work, you can stop it, do it tomorrow, finish it tomorrow. But meanwhile, try to to do it quickly. Let's see the time so that we'll also review. 4:49. So it's 4:49. People, this is my natural hair. I've plaited it just naturally. It's here. You see, you can see it. You see, it's 4:50. So people, this is it. So I'll do the remaining by without camera because I had like so when I wanted just to show you a sample of it. So guys, keep supporting me, keep supporting your girl. So ladies in Saudi Arabia, we can do it. We can do it without salon. We can look extra without salon. Not that I'm trying to discourage you, but don't leave yourself like that. Even those in Qatar and you know that you don't have salon money, you can sit down during your leisure and then you plait your hair by yourself. Even those in Kenya, if you feel like your hair, like you don't have money for salon or you feel like doing these ones by yourself, just do it. They're so nice, very nice, very, very nice people. I feel like my head is so light. So people, please keep supporting me. Thank you for watching, guys. As I finish, in my other videos you will be seeing my new hairstyle done by me. So feel encouraged, feel loved, and feel motivated. Otherwise, I really love you all and thank you so much.